I just fixed the coolant leak and now the check engine light is on. Now I have to take the car to Audi, so come with me today to the dealership. Let's see if we can get this diagnosed, and more importantly, let's see how much this whole thing costs. Alright guys, I'm here now. So as per usual, I walked in, gave them my name and information. They told me to have a seat. And once I did, I was notified that basically it's going to take about an hour and a half to diagnose the vehicle. But then I was approached about 2 hours later and was told that it's going to be another hour and if I was okay with it. Now here's the thing. At the dealership, they basically charge you about $200 an hour or $200 per diagnosis. So I already paid for the first hour of diagnosis, but they said they weren't 100% sure what was going on. They need to run other tests to make sure. So then they asked me again if I was okay with the extra hour. And after careful consideration, I said, you can go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. No problem. Thank you. I had to say yes because there's no point of getting the car half diagnosed and going home with no information. So I agreed. So now basically we're about $400 in and I still don't know what the issue is. Finally, after a couple more hours, here's what I was told was the issue.
Vacuum sensor. It's called a manifold pressure vacuum sensor. No, it looks like the cost $925. Yeah.
$925 plus tax, and when you basically do the math, you're sitting at over $1,000. So I went in for a $200 diagnosis and now I'm about to pay $1,000. But here's where I want to give a huge shout out to Audi of Niagara, because they approached me after and said, listen, we're not going to charge you for that second diagnosis. We're basically going to factor in the labor and everything. And basically what you're going to end up paying for is $165 for the part, the labor, plus that initial diagnosis. And out the door, we can do everything for like $600, which I'm actually happy with that price. I think it's a fair price considering one, it's a dealership, and two, you know how long they were working on the car. I went in at 10:30, left at about 5 o'clock, so that's a lot of hours. They did offer to drop me off, but I opted to stay. They also washed my car and my mats, and their customer service was 10 out of 10. Everybody was pleasant, and as I mentioned, they also gave me a discount. So with that being said, overall, I'd rate them a 5-star. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below.